Lead supervisor, our editor, cinematographer, composer. Well, I did go to HBCU, and I remember fraternity, but it's not my biopic. I mean, it was based on like stories I heard and stuff I knew about the world, and I wanted to explore that and really, spark conversation about, the subject matter. So it's not my personal biography, but it's something I wanted to explore, that subject matter and that subculture of fraternity life at a HBCU.
I mean, this is the second time people have seen it, so it's a new thing, but I think Gerard's nuance and detail and how three-dimensional the characters are, and him being true to all the aspects of fraternity, including all the brotherhood. So I think it's not as simple as these things are bad or these things are good. It's questioning bigger things, which also happen in sports and in a lot of different contexts. Exactly, military.
Have fraternity members had a chance to view the film, and if so, what has their reaction been?
Yes, some have. I've had some definitely members I know review or whatever, and they had, and I had some of my students also that's go to HBC look at it, and they felt really connected to the film, and it felt close to them and their experience. So yes, I have.
Well, essentially, you want to know what was our inspiration and how we developed our characters, right? Well, luckily, Gerard, so knowledgeable on the subject matter like we talked about. He is a fraternity brother himself, and he had a lot of fraternity brothers on set with us, and they really did a good job of kind of like teaching us how to be and making sure we honored the culture. So I think it really came down to having a great director and a great crew of people kind of like making sure we honored the culture.
100%. Gerard McMurray was an incredible director, very hands-on, simultaneously allowing us freedom to be creative. And we were able to take his guidance and play with it and delve way deeper into it to portray these amazing characters you see on the screen.
It's about rituals of humiliation, and do they have any commentary on when those rituals cross the line?
I think it's called Burning Sands. That's the movie that we made to explore that. So.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's a fundamental part of humans, maybe, certainly men I know, to want to test themselves and test their limits, right? And certainly in black male culture, strength and perseverance and ability to tough things out is a very valuable commodity because of the brutality of our everyday lives. So at the same time, I don't think this happened back when Thurgood Marshall and Martin Luther King were pledging. So the question is, the film poses that question. Like, where are we and what are we building? We all want to build strong men, and we don't want to break children. So what is the line? The movie doesn't answer the question, the movie poses the question, and it's for all of us to have a conversation.
I have a question about Stand Tight. Really what we wanted to do was create subjective, immersive, and visceral experience, specifically for Hell Night, in contrast to what we had saw, the first, 75% of the film, which is a little more classical, not as honestly objective in a lot of ways. So I think we're responding to Hell Night, where it kind of switches and becomes very all handheld. And we really just want to experience this with the guys. They wait the entire film to get to this point, so we want to experience that with them. Sorry, kind of sick. So.
Good job.
Yeah, did you guys get to rehearse how?
Your method. Yeah, I mean, no, just in the movie, did you guys rehearse before?
No, we.
All right,
I'm sorry. That was very square of me. Nah, I don't think we rehearsed anything. I appreciate.
No, we had opportunities to rehearse.
you talking about the steps? I thought.
Everything.
Oh, the whole movie? I thought you talking about. Okay, I mean, yeah, we definitely rehearsed. Listen, I still ain't recovered from the mic drop. Thank you, Christian.
We definitely had the opportunity to rehearse. We wanted to make sure it was perfect to present to all of you when we got to it. At the same time, making it raw and very real. So there were several rehearsals for all of the scenes you saw.
Did y'all hear that? Our shared question was the title, what the meaning of it is.
The meaning of burning sands. So basically, in Black Greek culture, that's what that's the term they use when you cross over to the other side. When you actually finish the process, it's called crossing the burning sand. It also has double meaning too, because it's also tied to the history of African Americans coming in this country. You know, crossing the burning sands from Africa. So it kind of has subtext to that too. So that's what it's all tied together like that. But that's the term that we definitely use. Black Greeks use. It's part of the language. Burning sands.